My name is Rob Curtis. I'm the newly appointed Managing Director at Gaydar. It's really exciting to be part of a brand like Gaydar, which has been around for 18 years, servicing the gay community in the dating space. Since it was launched in 1999, the platform has been an opportunity for guys to meet guys, and I think some of the key things that differentiate us from other players in the market. We have online chat rooms and forums for people to be able to communicate with each other, as well as typical online dating features like photos and that kind of thing. It's not a swipe-based product, so it's an opportunity for people to engage with one another on more than just their faces, but taking into account all sorts of information like what their interests are, what their physical attributes are, private albums, all of that kind of stuff. Right now, Gaydar has about 1.5 million members. At any given point in time, there's thousands of them logged in every day. We have a team that is quite lean because we've got a very agile way of delivering changes to our product. So our office in Borough, which we own, Gaydar headquarters, has predominantly development teams and product and marketing. We've been rolling out new teams and new capabilities to improve the way that we're delivering on our product. In terms of the kinds of people that use Gaydar, really, it's all ages. So I think about 50% of our new members are under 29, and then the remainder are over 29, clearly. And I think the average age is probably in the early 30s. So one of the things that we learned about our audience and about our members over the last year is how passionate that they feel about some aspects of the community sides of the product. So if you think about the gay community, many of the people in the gay community are spread out. We live in cities, but many of our customers live in small towns where it's difficult to find people like themselves. So one of the key features about Gaydar that our members are really passionate about is around chat channels and forums that are both geographically based as well as topic based. And I think for many people, when we've made changes to that, they've been really, really passionate because they feel like they're losing part of their community. And I think that's one of the great things that Gaydar has as a brand, which is really strong brand loyalty. Many of our customers who use those kinds of features have been with us for more than 10 years. Online dating has had amazing opportunities for people to find one another, but it's also brought out some of the worst of human behavior. And what we're learning from the gay community is that in some cases, some of the online platforms are further breaking up our community rather than bringing them together. So part of our story over the next 3 months, and in fact, the beginning of my journey at Gaydar, will be finding ways that we can use the platform as a way of bringing our community back together. If you think about what's been happening at a macro level for the LGBT community, our bars are closing. People don't have the big coming out ceremony anymore. And that, while it was difficult, was actually a really, really important way of finding people like yourself. So I would see Gaydar as a place ultimately where you could go from everything to I've come out, what now, through to how do I get a divorce? Because in the 17, 18 years that we've been around, we've seen that entire community change in such a massive way. And I think stepping back from what we're doing in the dating community now, I think what's really important for us is that we use the brand as a way of driving our core values of inclusiveness and acceptance through. In my first 3 months at Gaydar, part of my challenge is coming up with a clear strategy that allows us to create an emotional connection with our users. But that's not to say that the action doesn't start today. Christmas is a really important period in the dating community, and especially the gay dating community, because while maybe the 2nd of January is the biggest dating day for straight people, for many people, approaching a family Christmas is a very lonely and isolating process. And so what we find is that a lot of people come to our community around that Christmas period. So where we've got a full product roadmap to get us interesting features right through to Christmas and to be able to give people an opportunity to engage with that process. One of the great things about Gaydar is we've got latent channels that we can spin back up again. In November, we'll be relaunching the Gaydar blog, and it will be very lifestyle focused, from things like dating and relationships through to gossip and health and fitness. We'll also be spinning up the Gaydar radio again as a key platform for us to get our voice out into the community sometime in Q1.